what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faye. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out today's video. I really hope that you enjoy. If you do, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel down below. And if you are not new to my channel, thank you so much for coming back. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a makeup tutorial. It's going to be the very first fall makeup tutorial here on my channel for this year. And for this video, I'm going to be using all affordable products. It was originally my goal to try to use all products that you could go out to your drugstore and buy, but the struggle was so real to film this video, you guys. Like, I literally wiped off my face twice and started over. So I ended up just having to pull in affordable products that may not necessarily be available at your local drugstore, but allowed me to be able to complete this video for you guys without driving myself crazy. So I really hope that you guys enjoy and don't mind that I pulled in a couple of affordable products, but not necessarily items that are available at your local drugstore. Today's video is also going to be a collaboration with Yunnie Rose here on YouTube. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with her, but if you're not, I'll be sure to link her down below. She is also going to be creating an affordable fall makeup look for you guys as well. So after you're finished watching this video, be sure to head over to her channel and let her know that I sent you, and check out the look that she created as well. And if you are visiting my channel from Yunnie Rose's channel, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with your girl. So without further ado, if you would like to see how to recreate this look, then please keep watching. So first up, I'm going to start off by prepping my lids. Today I'm using this concealer by Wet n Wild. I'm going to apply it on my lid and then just blend it out with my finger. This is going to help to give us a nice smooth base for the eyeshadows that we'll be applying. Once I've got that applied to my lid, I'm going to go into the Morphe 25A palette. I'm going to pick up a neutral beige tone shade and just press that right over top of that concealer, just to make sure that everything is set in place and the eyeshadows that I apply next won't be skipping over top of that concealer. Following that, I'm going into the Morphe Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. I'm picking up the shade Creamsicle on a fluffy blending brush and buffing that back and forth into the crease as our first transition shade. Following that, I'm going into the shade Pukey, which is a neutral brown tone shade. I'm using the same brush and applying that back and forth into the crease as well, a little bit lower than the original shade. And then after that, I'm jumping back over to the Morphe palette and picking up this warm brown matte eyeshadow. Any matte eyeshadow that is a warm, kind of darker brown shade will work just fine. I'm applying this in the outer V as well as in the crease below the transition shades that we've already applied. And I'm just going to buff that back and forth in windshield wiper motions in the crease, and also, as I mentioned, apply it to the outer V. And then here I'm just going in with a blending brush with no additional product and blending out the harsh lines. Next up, I'm going to clean up my lid space. I'm just using that same concealer that we applied in the beginning and a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to cut the inner half of my crease. This is also going to, like I said, clean up the lid area so that the shadows that we place on top will apply nice and vibrant. And for that, I'm jumping back over to that Morphe palette and picking up this fiery metallic kind of reddish orange shade. I'm going to apply that right on top of the concealer and blend it into that chocolate brown in the outer corner. After that, I'm going in with another clean blending brush. This one is a little bit more precise. I'm using that to blend the edges of that eyeshadow that we just applied on the lid. And then after that, I'm going to intensify the outer V with a little bit of black from the Morphe palette. Not too much, but just a little bit on the outermost part right up against that tape. And then I'm going back in with a little bit more of Creamsicle and just using that to blend out the outer edges of the eyeshadow, just to make sure that there are not any harsh lines. So once I've got everything blended out, I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape, and as you can see, we have a nice crisp line. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes off camera, and then we can move on to the face. I'm going to go ahead and apply my primers, which I will list for you guys down below in the description section or description bar. And then I decided to try out this new Maybelline color corrector, which I will also have listed down below. I'm going to apply it in the areas that I need it and blend it out with my finger. So next up for foundation, I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay for oily skin. I believe mine is in the shade Caramel, but I will have it listed for you guys down below. And then I'm also going in with a few of the NYX Total Coverage foundation drops. I've been enjoying using these to mix in with foundations to help to custom create colors that are close to my skin tone. So this one in particular I like to use if the foundation is a little bit too dark. So I just mix it in with that foundation to get a shade that was as close to my skin tone as possible. And then here I'm going in with the CoverGirl Stay All Day Concealer. I believe that's what it's called, I'm not for sure. But of course, like I said, everything will be listed down below. And then after that, I decided to try setting my face with the banana shade that I showed you from that Wet n Wild palette. As you can see, I am a little bit frustrated with the way that this came out. I would not recommend using that shade to set underneath your eyes. But anyways, I went ahead and jumped to my lower lash line. All I did was added some black eyeliner and smoked it out under there, and then applied a little bit of that fiery orangey red shade on the inner part of my lower lash line. And then here I'm going in and highlighting my inner corner with a mixture of a champagne and a golden shade from the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. And then after that, I'm going to finish up the eyes with the Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline, done in collaboration with Makeup Shayla. This is the Baddest Black shade. So I'm just going to give my lower lashes a nice coat, and then we can jump back to the face. So to bronze, I'm going to be using this palette from Black Radiance. I'm going to be mixing those two shades that I showed you. This particular palette is the light to medium palette. And as you can see, I'm just buffing that in the hollows of my cheeks, along my temples, and down the sides of my nose. And then for blush, I'm going to be going into two shades from the dark palette from e.l.f. Cosmetics. These blushes are very, very, very pigmented, and I noticed that it kind of just stayed right on the apple of my cheek. As you guys can see, it didn't really blend very well. So I'm not really sure what was going on with that, but as you can see, I'm going in with a stippling brush and kind of vigorously blending that out and trying to get rid of a little bit of that color. But once I've got that blended out for highlight, I decided to go in with this one by Maybelline. You guys know that this highlighter has been super popular, and it is absolutely gorgeous and super pigmented. The glow is real with this highlighter. So I just apply it to all of the regular places. And then for my lip, I'm going in with this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Lip Color. I don't remember the shade off the top of my head, but I will have it listed for you guys down below. I'm just going to apply that all over my lips, and then on top of it, I went in with this orangey lipstick from e.l.f. Cosmetics to kind of get it to match the eyes a little bit better. So once I've got that applied, I'm going to set everything in place with this oil controlling makeup setting spray from Makeup Revolution, and that is going to bring us to the end of this look. So thank you guys so much again for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to head over to Yunnie Rose's channel and check out the look that she created as well. I will have it linked for you guys down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one.